Hello, welcome to Fashion Friday. I've been meaning to do a fashion video for a while, but I've not got round to doing it. So, glass of wine, Friday night, let's delve into my fashion tastes and what I've bought in the last couple of months. So anyone who's watched previous fashion videos that I've done will know that one of my favourite brands is Phase 8. And guess what I'm wearing today? Yes, I bought myself a Phase 8 top in their recent sale. This is a 3/4 length top and it's going to be ideal for the forthcoming summer season. But during the winter months, which to be honest, looking out the window tonight and it's raining, we're still in, then, you know, it's going to be a while before we're probably going to be in the true summer dresses. So let's run through what I've bought over the winter. Right, so let's start with Phase 8. So, recent sale. This is a shirt dress. It's belted. I'll put a photo up in a minute of what it looks like full length. This was in their sale. This was £99 reduced to £31. Fabulous little collar, and it's got a 3/4 placket there with 3 or 4 buttons on it. Fabulous dress. Worn it a couple of times already. Absolute staple, this sort of dress of my wardrobe. As well as Phase 8, I've also got a soft spot for the high street favourite Marks and Spencer's, and this, which I'm wearing, is a new purchase. This is Autograph, their premium brand, and this is a short sleeve satin based crossover top. This goes really well with like dark jeans. I've got some really good leather-ette, I'll call them, jeans from Next, and you know, wear this and you'll soon to see I'm going to wear something over the top of it. And yes, another Marks and Spencer staple. This is Per Una. This is a very, very nice lined jacket, and this sits lovely over the top. It's 3 buttons, goes down the front. It's got sort of like a jacquard sort of effect over it, and you know, again, this with a pair of heels or ankle boots with some leather jeans will just look absolutely fabulous. So, as well as those staples of Marks and Spencer's, Autograph, Per Una, and of course Phase 8, about 11 years ago, I was in New York. I took a long break over there, and of course you've got to go shopping, haven't you? So it was Saks, Fifth Avenue, you know, Macy's, all the major stores in New York, and I absolutely fell in love with DKNY. Didn't bring anything back because they were stupidly expensive over there, but you do regularly see them over here. TK Maxx, there's quite a lot there, and you can obviously buy them online. So in the last 6-12 months, I've started buying some Donna Karan New York. Again, I'll put some full images up, but here we go. First one. Again, I do like a dress with a nice collar. I mean, that's only got a collar that only goes there. This is a faux crossover with a nice little belt in the same material. It's very, very, very fine and layered and just sits above my knee. This is absolutely, again, brilliant for a night out like the theatre, or going out for a meal, or even going out to, you know, some of the bars when the weather gets a bit nicer. Team that with some nice heels, team that with some black ankle boots, and you've got the perfect outfit. So again, anyone who knows me knows I very, very rarely buy one of everything. So I've gone and bought another one. Again, exactly the same. Donna Karan New York, really thin, but this was like a short sleeve, maybe just sits above the elbow. Again, crossover, and it's got a belt on it. Again, I'll show you a full picture of it, but this is like in a burgundy with burgundy flowers. Again, throw a blazer over the top of this and you can get away with it in, you know, mid-spring weather, which we're in at the moment. But again, absolutely fabulous dress. Love wearing this. Now, yes, I'm very much a girl who likes to wear black, likes to wear red, all different shades of red, dark red, light reds, etc. But you can't miss a good blue dress. And guess what I've bought? Yep, Donna Karan in blue, but this one's got a V-neck this time. Again, exactly the same sort of style, short see-through sleeve, belt, and just sits above the knee. Fabulous dresses these are. They just really sit really comfortably, and you can forget you're wearing them most of the night. Again, I would team this in the summer with a pair of light trainers. I've got some real great Adidas, take your pick, Stan Smiths in peach, and they go really well with this. But a pair of heels, again, absolutely fabulous dress to wear. And if there's one thing that is always a staple of my wardrobe, be it spring, summer, winter, autumn. It's spots. And yes, another Donna Karan. This one's got a round neck though this time. Again, short sleeve. So again, you can wear, navy jacket over the top. Same sort of material. And again, belted. Sits just below the knee. I'll put a proper picture up on this so you can see it. But, I'm really loving what DKNY is doing at the moment in terms of dresses. And I might even venture into other items. But let's see. Summer's coming soon. So what have I bought for the summer? Well, summer in Britain isn't necessarily hot. I hope it is. We have been a few years since we had a decent summer. But again, I've gone for that sort of dress. But this time, we're back on phase 8. This is black though. So again, you can get away with this with a black blazer. Same sort of style, collared, but this button's all the way up. And again, sleeves on the side, see-through and sit just above the elbow. Worn this a few times actually already to concerts, with a nice pair of boots. Looks fabulous, and I think you could probably downgrade it for the summer as well. I'll put a picture up of this. And guess what's next? Yes, more spots. Now, polka dots are usually the smaller spots, but I like the real big spots. So what have I gone for? Yes, it's blue and white spots. This is classic summer attire. This is absolutely sleeveless, so I could throw a cardigan over it. And guess who it is? Yes, it's phase 8. Every girl, every trans woman has to have a blue and white spotted dress. Trainers, heels, as I said, jacket over the top, cardigan over the top. Such a versatile outfit, and I always have a blue spotted dress in my wardrobe. Now, while we're on the subject of spotty dresses, anyone seen Pretty Woman? Anyone seen Julia Roberts in that brown and white spotted dress? Wouldn't we all love to wear that or wear something like that? Well, there are so many on the market, but I found that Roman are actually quite good for this. I've worn this once already. It's sort of like smaller spots. It's very, very floaty. It's got a staggered hem on the bottom. And again, you can wear this with trainers, heels, what have you. And it's fabulous for like a really good summer's night out at a bar or, a venue, concert or something like that. Fabulous dress. I absolutely adore this. It's not Julia Roberts. I'll never be Julia Roberts, but it just gives me that feel. Now, to those who know me or though might have seen me about, I'm quite tall. Not as tall as I used to be. Age and hormones have done that to me. I've lost actually nearly 4 inches in height in the last 20 years. But I really do enjoy the brand Long Tall Sally. They just fit perfectly. And I've got jeans and, casual stuff from them before. But couple of dresses for work which are really, really good, but for the first time in their sale recently, I splashed out and got a very, very nice short sleeve summer dress. Again, faux crossover on the front, very, very light, belted, which again is something I always go for. If you're worried about your waistline to make it look like it's standing out, mine doesn't. Fingers crossed, I'm quite healthy and I've got control of my weight. But if you do feel as though your weight is a problem, then get a belt. A belt in any way, shape or form just breaks up the line, and particularly a dress like this, which is really floaty. It's got a flared skirt on the bottom, which you'll see when I hold it up. It's just perfect to break up that high line that you might have if you're tall like me. And again, you can get away with this with a pair of white trainers, heels, whatever you want to wear, mules. It's just the quintessential summer dress. So that's a quick update on what I've bought recently in terms of dresses. If it gets really hot in the summer, I've got loads of really short dresses. Again, I'm not worried at my age. I'll be 55 this year. I'm absolutely happy to admit it. I'm not worried about wearing a short dress. I've got really long legs. They're quite well toned. Get your legs out, girls. They look fabulous in the summer in a short dress and a pair of trainers. So thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this short video regarding my clothing and my fashion. Hope to do more of these in the future. This is shot over the Easter weekend, so I hope you're having a great time. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.